Welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, a weekly battle of wits, debating everything from horseshoes to hand grenades, all for the privilege to be called right. And now, your host, Travis.
Hey guys, welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast. I am your host, Travis, and this week, I have a guest with me. Her name would be Mandy. It's my wife.
Hi.
Hey, man.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
So last week, I'm sure you didn't listen, but last week, I started...
busy.
Okay, and I discussed that last week, but I also discussed the 50 Shades Darker movie.
You did.
I did, and I talked about how fucking terrible that movie was.
It was not that bad.
What? So I kind of, and I think I said about that too, that you didn't think it was that bad. Why is it not that bad?
I mean, the acting was terrible.
Okay, so the acting's terrible.
But
How about the writing?
I don't know. I can't tell about the writing. I guess the writing would be terrible if the acting was that bad.
Well, those two don't necessarily go hand in hand, but they sometimes
It
do.
was a love story. He changed for her.
So that is exactly what I said. I said, I bet you this is the reason why she liked it is because he changed for her.
Maybe.
This is something that all women want. They want to change the man in their life.
That is not true.
Isn't it?
No. I love you for who you are.
But if there were some things about me that you could change, I bet you there would be.
No.
No, not at all.
No. Not even a little bit.
Not even. Yeah, bullshit.
Whatever.
I'm calling bullshit on that one.
I think that's bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on your bullshit.
You're calling bullshit on bullshit, huh?
Yeah.
Well, all right.
I can do that because I'm the wife.
You can do that. It doesn't make you right.
I don't care.
So the reason why I have Mandy here today is one of our guests on the show, Andy, has suggested to me that I do a relationship podcast with Mandy, and I thought that's not a bad idea. So I brought her in today so we could do hopefully a couple relationship quizzes. We'll see how long it takes us to get through this and how much we argue.
Oh, God. I don't want to argue.
That's fine. You don't have to. Then just agree with me every time.
That's not going to happen either.
And so it begins. So we decided to start out with the real relationship quiz, I suppose. We're going to start this off. I'm going to read questions, and then we'll both try to write down our answers. And I think that's how this is going to go. I haven't looked at this quiz, because I wanted to remain impartial.
So you didn't cheat then?
Right. I didn't look at it.
Okay, good.
So I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to cheat. Let's get into it, all right?
Okay. Also, about 50 Shades before we begin this quiz.
Okay.
I just think that it was really cute and he loved her. And the other thing is, here's the other thing. Here's what I will tell you.
Right.
I read the books also.
Okay.
Okay. So, which a lot of women probably did.
Okay.
But the other part of it is that I've seen then interviews with the actor.
Right.
And he took on that character perfectly. Him as a person in these interviews, as well as Dakota, what's her face?
Johnson.
Yeah, that's the one. They both took on those characters perfectly.
Right.
Because they are nothing like the characters in the movie.
So what makes it perfect that they took those characters on?
I don't know. They took them on and they changed their entire outlook on stuff, it seems like.
I guess my problem with the movie is he's such an asshole. He really is. He's controlling. He's everything you don't want in a relationship.
Which, hold on, wait a second. Whatever. No, because the other part of it is that it's a sexual lifestyle that some people choose.
I'm not even talking about the sex.
That's the part of it, though. That's part of.
But that's okay. I understand it, but I'm not talking about the sex because sex is okay. If he wants to beat the shit out of her and she's okay with it, that's fine. There's people out there that dig that kind of thing. That's fine. I don't necessarily have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is there was one scene in the movie where she texts him like, "I'm going to New York," and he's like, "No, you're not." Like, you're telling me if I started doing that, you're gonna put up with that bullshit?
No, and that's why he changed.
He hasn't changed.
Yes, he did at the end of the movie. Just read
my
the quiz.
God.
Read the quiz.
All right, so we'll get to the quiz. All right, so let me read the first question to you.
Okay.
You and your partner are taking a walk in the park. One of you spots a $50 bill fall out of an elderly lady's purse. After discussing the situation, what do you and your partner do with the money? There's multiple choices here.
Okay.
One is each of you wants to do something different and can't decide on whether to keep it or give it back. One of you runs up to the woman and gives it back to her. One of you stuffs the money in your pocket and acts if nothing happened. So don't answer just yet.
Okay.
What I'd like you to do is write down on your little piece of paper A, B, or C. Which one do you think that we would do?
Okay.
What'd you write down?
B.
B?
Yes.
Okay. I actually wrote down B as well.
See, now here's the thing though.
Okay.
I know who we are as a couple, and while in real life we would do B, I have a feeling A would also happen to be funny. A or C would happen to be funny because we're a funny couple, I think.
You think it's funny to steal from an old lady?
I think you think it's funny to steal from an old lady.
That is no, I don't think so in that situation. Now there was a situation where you and I did find $50 on the ground. Do you remember that?
No.
It was at that Halloween park thing that we went to.
Oh yeah, and then
we actually needed money. Our ATM card wasn't working. It was cash only.
Yeah.
We did find $50 on the ground, but there was legit no one around. We didn't see who dropped it.
Yeah, that's true. And we would have given it back if there was somebody looking for it.
I firmly believe that B is the answer, no matter what, funny or not.
I disagree.
You think it's funny to steal from old ladies? Cool.
No, I think you think it's funny.
You think it's funny to steal from old ladies?
Oh, whatever. I'm the social worker.
I think it's funny to push old ladies down the steps.
See?
But I wouldn't steal from them.
Oh, that makes it better.
All right, you want to go on to the next question?
Yes, please.
You are friends with another couple. You know that one of the people in that couple had an affair. Do you tell the spouse that his or her partner had an affair? Okay, so this is an A, B, C, or D question. One of you wants to tell the spouse, and the other one doesn't. We talk to the spouse having the affair and encourage him or her to come forward about it. We tell him or her because we would want them to do the same. We keep it to ourselves because they are both our friends. So A, B, C, or D. Which one would you write down?
I think if I remember correctly.
Remember?
No, from what the options were.
Okay.
I wrote down B.
B. We talk to the spouse having the affair and encourage him or her to come forward about it.
Yes.
Right. In a perfect world, I think that possibly would be what we would do.
Right.
What we would actually do, I think, is probably D.
Let it go.
We keep it to ourselves.
I don't know.
Listen, okay.
We have a lot of married friends.
We do. However, this is not a black and white question, too. This question, there's a lot of gray because there may be 50 shades of gray in this. Because we don't know the circumstances. Like, okay, if it's a one-time thing, or did it happen a while ago? This question kind of implies that it's a current thing. So I would like to say that we would talk to him, but I don't know.
Well, here's the other thing that's, again, a 50 shade of gray. How did we find out about the affair? Did the spouse telling us or the spouse doing it tell us?
Right.
Or tell you? Because, typically in a married...
Are you trying to say all guys cheat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, what I'm saying is typically couples share most things with each other. So let's say, it was the guy telling you, you would probably tell me and vice versa.
Right.
So my question would be, how did we find out about the affair? Is it the female telling me they think the husband's having an affair? Is it that she caught him? Is it that one of them told us?
Well, okay. I see what you're saying there, but...
Because here's my point with B. If it's because that spouse told us, and here's where my little therapist hat comes out.
Right.
Is that they want to talk about it. They want to get advice about it.
Okay, but I think somebody coming out and admitting it to the both of us is probably something very rare that would happen. When I think about them, our friends, I don't see any of our friends coming to both of us and being like, I got to get something off my chest. I've been fucking around.
That's true. It's probably likely the female coming to me or the guy coming to you.
Right.
But even if that would happen, they might still want our advice. So possibly individually, we would give the other person advice. So it's a 50 Shades of Grey. Darker. 50 Shades of Grey, darker.
So what are we saying here? What are we agreeing on? What are we doing? And I'm not and not what would we like to do? What are we actually doing here?
In real life, it would probably be D.
D. Right. Because we're not good people.
We are good people. We're just a bad couple.
Terrible friends.
Terrible friends.
We are
We're terrible friends.
That's fine. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So next question.
Okay.
You have extra money in the budget this month, and each of you wants to buy something with it. You're already laughing. You don't have enough money to buy both things, so who buys what they want first? A, you fight over for days and finally decide who gets to buy what he or she wants.
Okay.
B, one of you gets something all the time, so why would this time be different? C, we figure out who bought something last and give the other person a chance to what he or she wants. D, we decide that we both should wait until we have enough money to get both things. So.
Oh, can't I make up my own answer?
A, B, C, or D. You have an answer?
Yeah.
What's yours?
C.
C. Okay. I, again, went with D.
I forget what. Oh, we'd wait.
We wait till we both have money. Because here's where I think that the way we normally do it. So it is a hybrid between a bunch of these answers.
I agree.
We would argue about this.
I don't think we'd.
We would argue about this, and then the conclusion would probably come that, okay, we'll just wait till we can buy both things. Because we both want it so badly that we'll just wait till we have the money for both.
I think that we used to argue about it. And what we argue about now is when I want to get you something and you won't let me.
That is true. I don't really let you buy me things ever. It's because, okay, we are in a position in our lives that we don't necessarily have to budget out that kind of stuff. Neither one of us goes nuts with buying shit.
I don't know. There was a month there that every weekend I was buying a pair of shoes.
That's true, but there was a while ago where I was buying a lot of records. So, it comes in ebbs and flows. And so I don't really think we are, this question is kind of not fair to us, I guess would be the way to put it.
Yeah.
But let's say you've wanted an iWatch for a while.
Forever.
Right. And I've kind of fought you on getting an iWatch.
Not every time.
Not every time, but I have cautioned you on getting one because I don't think that you're going to like it for very long. You're not a person that keeps with their purchases.
I enjoy that you're very much trying
to be nice about it.
Choose your words. Choose your words carefully, I suppose.
Right. So, but the reason I bring this up is, let's say there was something that I wanted that was expensive, like the iWatch, and we both wanted it together. I think we would, like I said, probably argue about who gets what, and then just be like, "Fuck it, that's it. We're just gonna both wait until we get it." Do you disagree?
Only slightly.
Okay.
Because I think, and correct me if I'm wrong.
I will.
I know. I think that I would back down and just say, you get what you want.
You would, but do you think I would do it?
No.
Right. So we would both wait then.
No.
I agree. I would agree. You would back down, but I wouldn't. That's not a satisfying win for me. So.
Oh my God. So, but the other part of it is that you and I typically do not want expensive things often
That's true.
or at the same time.
That is very true.
So we got pretty lucky there.
So we're still gonna go with D. I think.
Fine.
I think it sounds like it.
Yeah.
No,
I agree.
this whole thing is about discussing them. It's not necessarily who wins, although I am winning.
I don't care if you're winning. That's not fair. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Uh-huh.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, the holidays are coming up.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
I started listening to Christmas music. I don't care if it's October.
You start listening in July.
Just one time.
Okay. The holidays are coming up. Each one of your families wants to see you. Uh-huh. One of you doesn't want to be on the road the whole day. How do you decide which family to spend the holiday with? A, you split up and visit each of your families separately. B, you decide not to spend the holidays with either side and spend it together alone. C, you visited one family last year and now you're spending the holidays with the other side. D, one of you doesn't like your in-laws, so you think both should visit your family. And the last one is, that's a tough question. You can't decide.
Can I ask, what are we... Okay.
I think this one's a no-brainer for us, to be honest with you.
I agree. However, I need to know, kind of, this is the shades again, what holiday they're talking about.
No, because honestly, it doesn't matter. I really don't think it matters here. Because, okay, listen.
I'll explain my answer then.
Yeah, well, also, keep in mind, this isn't like us. So our parents both live in the same town that we live in. So it's not a whole lot of travel. But this is saying that, like, it takes a whole day to get to one of the families.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily, well, it's not possible to visit both of them, according to this scenario. And B, it really is about, the sacrifice that you have to take about making that long trek. So then again, I think this one's a no-brainer. I wrote down C. What did you write down?
So I wrote down A first.
Okay.
Because
that's bullshit.
I forget what A was.
You split up and visit families separately?
That was just in case. That was like
in case what?
Just in case C didn't happen.
No, this isn't like backup plans.
Well, I always have to have a backup plan.
That's not what this
but C
question is about.
C was if you did the family one year, you do the other
right.
family. That's why I need to know what holiday it is.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter because Christmas is very, very important to both of our mothers.
That is very true.
And both of our mothers want to see us on Christmas.
Right.
So if it's Thanksgiving, I would be fine with 1 year we go to one family, 1 year we go to the other. That is definitely...
I'm gonna keep that audio because...
You keep that audio because that is what my mother said.
I would love to do that.
Okay. But it's Christmas. That is the big one. Christmas, we have to do both. I don't care where we live.
But in this scenario, you can't. You have to.
Well...
So you have to do... So... The way that you and I, this is about our relationship and how we problem solve and how we do this. So the way that you and I probably have done things all of our relationship was, well, we spent time with my family last time we go to your family, or vice versa. That kind of, that kind of thing. So the obvious answer is C.
I don't like it. Also,
what now? My ideal answer?
I know what your ideal answer is.
Is what, B?
Yeah, is that we see neither family and just spend time together.
Well, I'm sorry. I picked you to spend my life with, and I'd like to hang out with you more than I would like our families.
Well, that is absolutely the motherfucking cutest thing. You also married my family, and I married yours. Yeah, you signed up.
I'm still picking C.
Yeah, it's been 5 years.
But I'm thinking about picking B.
You're such a dick.
All right, so next one. One of you gets a huge promotion at work and has to relocate. The other one can't move because it'll end up being a big pay cut. Each of you doesn't want to give up your job. What do? So A is you really don't know what you would do, which is a cop-out. B would be you decide to relocate because you know it's important to your partner. C is the one who receives the huge promotion turns it down since if the other loses his or her job, it will cancel out the pay increase anyways. I don't know if I really understand that one. And then D is live separately and have a long distance relationship. Like permanently?
I don't like that. So it's definitely not D.
I don't like any of these.
Are you going to write something down?
No, I'm not going to write anything down for this one.
I wrote stuff down.
What'd you write down?
Well, the first time I wrote B.
What do you mean the first time?
Because I have two answers.
How many times did we go through this?
I wrote down two answers.
Okay.
So what was B?
B is you decide to relocate because you know it's important to your partner.
Yes.
Okay.
I would do that.
I honestly, I don't know what. I don't like any of these answers. I don't like any of them because the obvious answer for this one is who's got the larger salary?
Isn't that what? I don't understand your question.
So, okay, so if the partner that has got the huge promotion and has to relocate, if that one means that they got a huge increase of pay, which I think that probably means is what that means. Fuck it, just relocate. Like,
isn't that basically what C was?
No, the C was the one who received the huge promotion turns it down. Since if the other one loses his or her job, it will cancel out the pay increase. I don't
But if it cancels out the pay increase, you're already used to living that life financially. So all it is a relocation, but you still are living with the same amount of money that you are now, where you're already financially comfortable.
But why wouldn't we just move then? I don't. So I want that one. I want that to be an answer here. We just move.
Oh, so when I want to make up answers, it's not cool. But if you want to, it is.
Yeah, well, I'm the host. I can do whatever I want.
You're the worst.
But I guess so. I look at that. I look at this with our lives. So you're the one that really has the career. I don't really have a career, and I never have had a quote unquote dream job. So I would have no problem quitting a job and saying, "All right, let's move." I mean, I guess it would also depend on where we move to.
So then you would answer B.
Sure.
Which is what I wrote down first.
All right, I'll go with B. I guess I don't like the last part of that sentence because you know it's important to your partner.
I'm sorry. You wouldn't do it because you know it's important to me?
I think that goes into it, but I also think that that's not the only thing that goes into these decisions. I think whether it's the best for our family.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's okay. So that's what it should be. You decide to relocate because it's the best thing for the family.
I think the B part is to make sure is the romantic answer.
I'm sure it is.
So that's why I answered it that way.
But I'll clue you in on a little thing here.
Okay.
Life is not a rom-com.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Just because it's the romantic answer and the romantic gesture doesn't make it the best thing. I mean, what if gets a huge promotion but still doesn't get a pay increase?
Well, let's be honest. When you get a promotion, you get a pay increase. That's what a promotion is.
Not in President Cheeto's world.
It's true.
You know, I don't know. We're gonna go with B.
Fine.
We're gonna go with B.
So I win that one.
Sure. If that's the way you want to look at it.
You just said a minute ago that you were winning.
Well, I think I still am.
You're a dick.
Yeah. All right. An ex contacts one of you, and you see nothing wrong with having a friendly relationship with him/her. The other is not sure about it and feels threatened. What do you do? Note, there's a note. You must decide on what each of you would do if you were in this situation. Okay. So A is you are not sure what you would do or can't decide on any of the choices above. You would never talk to your ex again, no matter if he or she contacts you. C is you stand your ground and assure your partner that it means nothing. D is you back out of the friendly relationship and tell the ex to leave you alone.
Are you ready?
No.
I can't believe you don't already have it in your brain. Read the question to me again.
Hold on. An ex contacts one of you, and you see nothing wrong with having a friendly relationship with this person.
Mm-hmm.
The other is not so sure about it and feels threatened. What do?
You don't know the answer to that right off?
I guess, yeah, sure. Okay, my answer's D.
Why do you have to guess? Why did you have to think about it?
Well, because I was thinking about it from both sides. Like the note told us to.
Oh, fuck the note. Oh my God. I am threatened by an ex-girlfriend, let's say.
Right.
And
No, but yes, okay, I get that point.
and it upsets me. Let's not even say that I'm threatened. I'm just upset about it.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
So, and you have plenty of friends. Why would you need to have an ex as a friendly relationship if your wife isn't comfortable with it?
Well, not everything lasts forever, so maybe it's good to have a backup plan.
Oh my God. Well, if that motherfucking bitch would have gotten her shit together, maybe she would have been in the relationship first.
But what was taking me so long in trying to answer this question was I was trying to think of it from the other side too. What if I was the one that was threatened? So
isn't that how you were supposed to take it? Like each of us would think, like, for example, I thought that I was the one being threatened. So the way that I read it was that, yes, like my ex-boyfriend contacted me and wanted to have a friendly relationship.
Well, when I read it, I immediately thought about what I would do, like if you were threatened. Like if you were threatened, okay, yes, you're right. I should back out of it, I should, go with D and not talk to the person again.
Right.
But if the shoe was on the other foot and you had an ex contacted you and I was threatened, there's a part of me that also thinks, shouldn't I be comfortable in our relationship enough that I trust you, even though I'm threatened? And threatened doesn't mean that I don't trust you, but shouldn't I be able to get over that a little bit?
And I think in real life, we are comfortable enough with each other. But as you keep going back and forth between these specifics in the question, specifically in the question, it says that you are threatened.
Right, I know. Oh, no.
So in real life,
so
let's say in real life,
yes,
someone contacts you.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, whatever. Okay. I am comfortable enough in my marriage. If he wants to go out and, hang out with his ex-girlfriend, so be it. Now, here's where it gets gray again.
Okay.
Is if you're spending lots of time with the ex individually.
Oh, yeah. No, listen. Okay, if you want to take the question a little further, yes. If you're threatened by something, but you're still okay with it, then there should never be a time where I'm alone with that person.
Correct.
Right.
So where I'm at really is that if someone should contact you,
right,
I am 100% comfortable. And I swear to God, I would tell you the truth if I wasn't. I am 100% comfortable that I would be like, okay, sounds good.
So we're saying our answer is C then.
I forget what C was.
You stand your ground and assure your partner that it means nothing.
If we're not threatened, but it's only C if we don't, because you're again thinking of the specifics of the thing.
No. But you just said if somebody should contact me, even though you're threatened, that you should you should feel that you could trust me in our marriage and go for it. So then it's C. That again, you still said you're threatened, but you assure the partner, I assure you that nothing's going to happen.
Can we just say it was D instead? But the thing is, you and I hope that you do know that I do trust you, because I know that, divorce is really expensive. So why would you even try
that.
it? Yeah.
I get that. But are we going with D because
you don't want to get divorced?
But I don't know why we're getting divorced. You just said.
Fine, we'll go with C.
I'm not. Okay. Again, I don't want to win this way, but
yes, you do. You always want to win.
I always want to win, but I want you to see that C is the actual answer that we just fucking discussed.
Whatever. What's the next question?
What do you disagree about C?
Because when I was making my explanation, it was that I wasn't threatened. If I feel threatened, then I would have a problem if you're going out with people. But if I wasn't threatened...
You said you were threatened.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah,
It's recorded.
it is. I know. All right. So, the next question is: think about the last time your partner did something that upset you that you didn't bring up. Well, this doesn't
morning.
count.
We always bring it up.
Talk about that issue right now. When you are done, what best describes the conversation? You and your partner, A, you and your partner don't have any issues to discuss right now. B, you and your partner are still fuming about it and have decided to discuss it later after the quiz. C, you and your partner listened and talked about how he or she can improve.
So we're supposed to discuss something that neither one of us have brought up yet?
Right, we're not going to do that. So let's imagine that we did. Because I think we can.
Okay.
Let's imagine that there was something out there. But I feel like this is a terrible question. Or a terrible scenario.
Okay.
Because it necessitates each one of us coming up with something that the other partner irritated. Whereas in marriage, irritation happens quite often.
Yeah.
But the trick is to
Let it go.
right and not let it manifest into something bigger.
Yes. Because usually when it's something bigger, it means there's an actual bigger issue underneath of it. And that irritation is just the tipping point. It's the let's argue about this now. And then something else ends up coming up. Sometimes,
but I also think it's a competition of who can win the argument sometimes too. So I feel like this is just trying to get into that.
to get us to argue.
Yeah, like just to try to don't get me wrong, we can go into something and I'm sure it'd make for great radio, but
I'm okay.
yeah,
I've had a long week.
But I guess ideally we would want to do C. C's the correct answer.
That we talk about it?
And we talk about how we can improve, which
Yeah.
we do quite often.
I mean, I do.
But there's still a lot of fuming involved.
Yes, because we're both very compassionate and passionate people.
I don't think compassion has anything to do with it.
Sometimes.
I mean, if we were really that compassionate, then we wouldn't be fuming. We would see each other's point.
Are you attempting to start an argument now? Let's go to the next question.
All right, so we're putting down C for that one.
Yes.
Your partner's best friend hits on you.
Ah, jeez.
Do you tell your partner and risk that friendship will end, or spare the partner's feelings and keep it a secret? A, you make the best friend tell your partner and stay out of it. Ooh. B,
That's the okay.
you are torn and can't come up with one decision. C, you keep it a secret so your partner doesn't get hurt. Or D, what kind of friends hits on her friend's partner? You tell your partner so he or she can deal with it in the way that he/she sees fit.
D.
B?
D.
Oh, D. I'm inclined to agree with you on D.
Yeah. Because I would absolutely tell you, and I feel like you would tell me too.
Here's a problem, though.
Of course.
Yeah, here's an issue with this one. I've had in my past where I've not really realized that people were hitting on me.
Yeah. I know.
And not that it happens very often at all, but on the rare occasion that it does, sometimes I don't realize it. But I guess
but I would be the one seeing it, and I have been the one to point out when people are hitting on you.
Right.
So if I saw my best friend hitting on you,
Right. Well, then but this is you don't see it. Happening.
That's true.
So I guess if I realize that it's happening in this scenario, it has to be blatant. It has to be really in your face, like she's grabbing my junk or something.
Ew.
Just getting a whole handful of dick and balls.
Why would you say that?
Because
between Nina and my sister, those two are my best friends, and right now all I'm picturing is my sister grabbing your junk.
Okay, well that's something.
Yes, that is your sister-in-law.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
But okay. But all right, so yours is still D. So I think I gotta go with D as well.
Yeah.
Because again, if it's that blatant, then fuck that person. We're
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Cool. So that's the end of it.
Oh, really?
That is the end of the quiz.
Was that the real quiz?
That was the real one.
Oh, that's not that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad. You think we can get through a funny one pretty quickly?
I think so.
Okay, so I have a quiz here. Which movie couple are you and your boo?
Christian Grey.
Fuck you. I am not that much of a dick.
The thing is, I don't see him as a dick.
He very much is a dick.
That's your opinion, man.
It's not an opinion. The character's written like that. He's supposed to be controlling.
Because that's that whatever it's called culture.
What?
Yes, the S&M culture. I'm pretty sure that's what that's about. Is about control.
It is, but you can separate that. You don't tell your partner no. You don't treat him like a child.
Okay, fine.
All right, here we go.
Which celebrity couple do you want to be?
I honestly don't have no idea.
Do you know any celebrity couples?
The only one that's coming up right now is Bennifer.
They're not even a couple.
Yeah.
How about Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell?
Yeah, okay. I'll go with that.
Or Channing Tatum and Jenna Dewan Tatum?
I don't know who the fuck that the Jenna is.
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's his co-star in Step Up.
You want to replay that in your head again and think if I've ever seen.
You could have.
I have.
It could have been on ABC Family, and
why would I ever watch?
Because I would have had it on.
I'm still not going to sit there and watch a movie. Step Up.
You might.
I won't. You know I won't too. Okay. If you and your boy live together.
Oh my God.
Who would
Are
do
you
the
sure
dishes?
it doesn't say boo?
No, it does say boy.
Like BOI or BOY?
BOY.
Okay.
If you and your boy live together, who would do the dishes? He would, unless he wants to pay for my manicures. B is we can make it into something cute. He dries, I wash, and vice versa. C is who cares? We have better things to worry about, like fun roller skating date we have. Oh my God! Like the fun roller skating date we have tomorrow. What the?
I guess it would be B.
Sure. Okay, we'll go.
Of those three options, it would be B. Because in real life,
That's true.
I would do the dishes
Right.
because you cook.
Right. Finish the sentence.
Oh, shit.
The best part of waking up is making out. B, sending a flirty text to make sure I'm the first thing on his mind. Or C, making up.
B.
Okay.
You gotta brush your teeth first before I make out with you.
I agree. I don't know what the making up is. I guess that's probably morning sex.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Nobody has morning sex every morning.
Oh, that's true.
If your boy had a habit that seriously drove you up the wall, how would you handle it?
Punch him.
I'd probably poke fun of him until he gets the hint. I don't want to offend him. That doesn't make sense. B is, huh? There isn't a single thing about him I don't, love. That's crazy. D or C is, I tell him up front to cut it out. There's no need to drag it out and keep the anger inside.
What was A?
I'd poke fun of him until he got the hint. I don't want to offend him. You're making fun of him.
Yeah. I mean, it's partly A, but not really.
Well, we're going with A.
Okay. Is that what you would do too?
I don't know. We can roll this one back if you'd like, and I can do the answering.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. Friday night is movie night. Who picks which movie you watch?
Me.
A, we switch on and off. Sometimes I pick the chick flick just so we can make fun of it together. Love that. B, I do. If I left it up to him, we'd watch horror movies all the time. C, well, we have the exact same taste in movies, so we mutually choose.
A.
Yes, we switch on and off.
Yeah, because if you chose, I'd have to watch fucking Die Hard all the time.
Bullshit.
If you chose all the time,
I don't watch a whole lot of action movies. And you know this about me. And the last couple of movies that I picked out were like indie rom-coms. You can be upset all you want.
I'm gonna be upset.
But you know it's true.
I don't. Go to the next question.
If you were staring into a reality show, what would it be called? Sorry, if you were starring in a reality show, what would it be called? A, America idolizing each other. B,
Oh my
the
God.
biggest flirters. Or C, Jersey Shore.
B.
Do you go on double dates often? A is sometimes. Truthfully, people are sick of our constant bickering. It comes from a place of love, I swear. B, all the time. I mean, we have a lot of mutual friends, so we have a lot of fun trying new things.
B.
It is B. C was never and blah blah blah. But yes, it is B. What is the ideal pet for you and your boyfriend to adopt?
Dog.
A is an active dog, one we can take on hikes and play frisbee with. B is a love fern, obviously. Or C is fish. Anything else, and we disagree over whose turn it is to take care of it. What's your
What?
answer?
Well, I mean, we have a dog.
We
But
do have a
we're
dog.
not that active.
but we have a dog and a cat.
That I take care of.
Then dog, not anymore.
Oh, bullshit.
The-
When's
oh,
the
wait,
last
oh, the
time
cat?
you... Yeah,
Oh,
when's the last
oh.
time?
I said we have a dog and cat. You said, well, I take care of. I take care of the dog all the time.
I know, but you said dog and cat.
Right.
To which I said I take care of all the time, meaning the cat.
You could say, the
Cat.
cat I take care of all the time. But we have both, and one is, or they each are one of ours. You have the dog, I have the cat.
However, we're taking care of each other's pet. at
Right,
present.
that is true.
Now, to be fair, though, it's only because of how busy I am at present. When I am not busy, I mainly take care of both pets.
Okay, so you want me to put the active dog? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
That's it. So let's see who we are. We are crazy casual. Okay?
That's not a celebrity couple.
Hold on.
Okay.
It mirrors that of Jamie and Dylan from Friends with Benefits. The Mila Kunis.
Oh, I love that movie. I'm so excited about that.
Jesus Christ.
Yay!
You're so basic.
You are. You're half of that person, dick.
Yeah, I'm the cool one. I don't know which one that is, but I'm the cool one.
Whatever.
Anyways,
You would have answered the same way on probably all of those questions.
probably. Yeah, because that's,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just there's a sidebar to this quiz.
Uh-huh.
And it says, try them. 7 sex positions you need to try before the end of 2017.
Is this a Cosmo quiz?
It's like a girl. Oh yeah, it's a girl website.
Oh my god.
GURL.com.
Oh.
Yeah, my.girl.com.
That's
Anyways, this was fun. Did you have fun?
I did.
Do you feel like our relationship is any better or worse after this?
I think it's pretty fine.
Still the same, you'd say?
Yeah.
We didn't learn anything new about each other?
Not even a little bit.
I think the audience has learned something.
Yes, that I am the cool spouse.
The number is 747 banging. That's 747-226-4464. Call in, leave another question you want to know. If there's anything you want to know about us, give us a call. You can text us anything you want. Not exactly sure what the poll is going to be this week, but go to pwthepodcast.com and there'll be a poll up. You can answer it. I'll talk about it on a future episode. A couple weeks ago, I did which Ken Burns documentary am I supposed to watch next? I think the results are in our jazz. I was really hoping for that Civil War one. I think I might watch both. But anyways, again, pwthepodcast.com. Go ahead and vote on this week's poll. Hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Everything is PW the Podcast. Is there anything else you'd like to add, my lovely wife?
Aw. I'm going to probably watch 50 Shades again later. And I'm going to have you watch it with me.
Somebody kill me.
No.
We'll see you next Tuesday.